from the meeting? Any
Where the
news?
fuck did you go?
You do
Oh,
remember
you know.
Asikri is a member of your book club.
Yes, yes. We did a lot of reading.
Yes, yes. Reading.
I want to roll intuition, insight.
Okay.
All right.
20.
Seriously?
I'm surprised.
I don't know. They're being weird, and
Yeah,
they're
I know
clearly
there's being
trying-
secretive about something.
Yeah.
I rolled that because I don't know if my character would have realized it.
Okay,
Is why
yeah.
I wanted to roll it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll anything unless Vagri asks you about it.
I'm not asking about it. I wanted to roll it just to see if my character realized you were being secretive.
Um,
He's not gonna bug you about it. He just thought he's just gonna eye you like suspiciously.
and she'll say, "Oh, and our friend still does have those items for sale if you have any money burning a hole in your pocket."
I don't have any use for it now. I'm good.
Why are we lined up so neatly?
I don't know. And would you like to do
Try a
the
potion?
100 gold. Jingles a
I
bag in
wouldn't
front of
get
you.
you.
advice.
I got 50 gold for being a dumbass.
Yeah.
That was out of character, by the way.
I
I
would
drank a
like to-
potion and
I already told
um,
them
We already
all.
told them.
Yeah, we told them all of that.
yeah.
I would like to take a potion, please.
Roll a D7. I
Yep.
have a bunch more lists now.
I'm really hoping he gets one of the new ones.
Yeah, a couple of you did.
Advanced. Hold on. No, I'm gonna take
I hope he
one
gets a
shot.
new one and rolls a 1 right
/ roll 1d7 with a space.
after. With a space, yeah.
Ooh.
2. That's an old one. It's the melee based one.
Are
Roll a
you
D100.
marking the ones we've gotten already?
If I get one that I recognize as a repeat, I will. But I should start doing that. I will start doing that coming up. But
Yeah, just because eventually it's going to start getting hard to remember.
yeah.
Nothing like that.
And I think you should just choose the next higher.
There are areas in the game where wild magic is just in the air, and if you
Mhm.
do certain things, it'll happen to you. There, I'm gonna allow repeats unless it's getting
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
But I
You
just
will
meant for like the potions.
Roll a D100 revolver.
Yep. Mm,
94. That's quite high.
what did I
So
get?
you drink the potion, and
Mhm.
your arms get kind of harder to move around. Your legs get kind of wobbly. And you realize trying to move around. You look down at your fingers, and it's not skin. That's wood. What are these
Bark skin.
wires? There's wires coming from your joints to the ceiling,
He's a marionette.
Oh my god.
and ugh. And suddenly, yeah, it feels like you have control of yourself somewhat, but no, wait, you have to dance. You start dancing,
Oh,
doing
no,
a
I
jig,
can become
Hey,
a
Pinocchio.
controlled
puppet
by the
string.
wires coming from the sky.
Are they just phasing through the ceiling?
Yeah, you don't know where they're
Oh
going.
no, I
You
have
guys can
become
see
a
them
puppet
too.
on a string.
Hey,
He's
Pinocchio.
like, that's a fucking weird one. That's odd. I don't know how I could even market that.
Hey,
It's
hilarious.
can you make it work on contact?
Maybe, but I guess yeah. I
'Cause
suppose- yeah, there.
you
Well,
can-
there is that one spell
Yeah.
that Tasha lady made where it makes you dance.
Yeah.
I could do a similar thing to that, but I mean, ugh.
By the way, you know how all those spells are name, adjective,
Yeah.
thing? Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay,
I cast
Admiral.
Mike's hard lemonade.
Lemonade.
I just
Streams
imagine
of
it's
yellow out of
it's
your
like it's
fingers.
just the fucking ice spike thing or ice knife, but it's just made out of lemonade.
Frozen lemonade.
it's-
Yeah.
It's just a grenade launcher that shoots the can.
Admiral, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I
You're
do
still
a
dancing.
performance check to see how good my dance is?
Sure. Roll a performance check. If you're leaning into it, it's pretty good. It's not the best thing you ever seen. It's a little clanky, but it's probably better than you can
Whoever's
normally dance.
puppeting
I'll
him
tell
is doing a
straight, what
really
do you
good job.
expect?
Yeah. So after, let's see.
Two.
Yeah,
Wait,
after
can I try
about
to cut
2
one of the
minutes-
strings?
What?
Can I try to cut one of the strings?
Your knife passes right through it.
We can see the strings. What?
Yeah, you can see him.
Like he looks like a marionette.
Oh.
His mouth,
What would
like
you call that?
when he
spell?
talks, his
Spectral
mouth is just
puppet?
flapping open and closed. He's fully enunciating. Yeah, but yeah, after about 2 minutes, the strings suddenly into the air, and you clatter to the ground, and then
Oh,
your joints
Thank God.
reform normally, and you're back to normal.
oh, that was
She
easy.
Secret's like, that was, yeah, I guess I could do a dance thing, but did you feel like you could control it?
No, all I control it was how good the dance was.
Okay, weird. Yeah, I could probably do another poison based on that. Yeah, that'll take a while though. That one, those were some really weird, not rare, just hard to get because they're from
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell
they're
me.
they're from the Feywild.
Mm.
So, I mean, that kind of
We
does
ready?
explain that a bit. Yeah. So, yep, she hands you your 100 gold, and
Easiest money of my life.
hey, I like having players that aren't poor. It's being poor can be interesting, but it's rarely fun. So,
So-
always having access to at least a little pocket change.
By the way, in the campaign y'all are getting, I've been giving you more money than the campaign normally gives.
Yeah.
Just because I prefer y'all to be more creative. Like, if you come up with something that you're looking for to buy, if it's not listed, I'll still try to figure out something for it.
Okay, so
Mhm.
We're going outside
Oh.
to meet with the gas mask guy.
Ralph.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Okay, you didn't hear about a combination I pulled off in a different D&D session. A friend of mine let me play basically the character from Black Clover, you know, Asta,
Mm-hmm.
with the
Mhm.
anti-magic swords. At one point, he made my character do the Legend of Zelda, you know, graveyard time trial. I got the hook shot, and I was like, hey, can I use this with this energy sword? Made by, you know, a plasma whip, chain sword? And he let me do it.
So, you know what my favorite thing that somebody did for, like, so with one of the items? You know
Yes.
the movable rod?
Yeah.
My idea of it is there's no I feel like the movable rod should be relative to whatever like whatever is the nearest like ground. So if you're on a
Right.
moving ship, that would be considered ground that you're standing on. A
Makes
cliff
sense.
next to you.
yeah,
But
yeah,
if-
no, that's
But
how
if
I
you put it
run it,
put
yeah.
it before a ship,
Ships don't
then
run into it.
Then you could.
I believe
could
their most DMs allow intent and rule of cool, basically.
because I don't think it would be a good idea to put the immovable rod relative to the
Like-
to the star.
In Critical Role, they teleported to they dimension doored into the stomach of an acid dragon,
God.
which was a terrible idea because they immediately started
Indigestion
dissolving.
much?
Yeah, and then pulled out their immovable rod, clicked it, and dimension doored back out. So suddenly, this guy's taking like internal bleeding and massive
And
hemorrhaging damage.
Even if he can
How? Why?
reach the strength
It-
requirement for it, it would still do so much damage.
1,000 pounds of force, which a
Yeah,
dragon
that's what I'm
is
saying.
over. Yeah, so he
He's-
can, but he's gonna take a lot of damage. doing
Yeah,
it.
because the size of the rod isn't very big, so you would have to put
Think-
all that force on something like that.
I think he made it take like 78 damage or something like that from just ripping it out of him.
Okay,
Did
so
I
let's
tell you
meet
about-
with that.
Yep. Okay, so you guys
I'll
head
tell you later.
outside. yeah, we gotta keep this moving.
I know.
You guys head outside, and Ralph's there waiting for you, and he says, "Oh, we got the fourth." That's not the right voice. He says, "Oh, yeah, we got the fourth. Okay, I'm Ralph.
Wiggums?
No, Ralph. What was his last name?
Alf.
Ralph Groth. Ralphgroth. Nice to meet you. I'm a
I'm gonna
halfling,
call you.
not a
I'm gonna call you
goblin.
Wiggums.
I'd prefer if you didn't, and I also have these to enforce it." And he like slightly unsheathes both of his knives on his hips.
Okay, I'll call you Ralph.
Thank you. If you want to call me Wiggum in your head, I can't stop you.
Ralph Wiggum.
You can call him that in your notes. Just don't call him that to his face. So he starts leading you out of town. He hands you each a potion of poison resistance. It's not a normal potion of poison resistance. It is an altered one for trench use. I'll tell you the effects once you take them when you're in the trenches. He tells you don't drink those yet. You wait until we're at the trenches. It's gonna be about a day till we get there. So it'll be the next morning. You'll camp overnight nearby. Yep.
Can I use Identify on it
You have identify.
as a ritual?
You have to stand still.
Like
not
when
move
we're in
for
camp, I
seconds.
mean.
Oh, when you're in camp, sure. If you ask him, he'll tell you the specifics of it.
Okay, I'll do that when we're getting camp because that.
I mean, either way, it will cost you nothing.
Mhm.
So you guys head out and you start traveling. Who is going to take charge? So you have 3 jobs. You have navigator. Ralph's taking care
Real
of that.
quick,
Yes.
I just realized the storm potion thing. I could have just used Identify on him
Oh,
because it tells me what spells, if any, are currently affecting a creature if I use it on a creature.
oh yeah. So about 20 minutes after you leave the store, it's suddenly a storm cloud appears. Who drank it? That was
Me?
Monkey. Yeah. So you're walking, and you feel a drop of water on your head, and you're like, "Ah, it's gonna rain." Everybody looks at you like, "What? It's sunny out." There's not a cloud in sight until you look over at Monkey, and sure enough, there's tiny little cartoon storm cloud hanging over his head, little thunderbolts coming out, and it just starts pouring on him.
You cannot rain in my parade. I will not let you.
For an hour.
I hope you better not smell like wet monkey after this.
Oh.
and no matter how much you try to dodge away from it, if you put up an umbrella, it appears underneath the umbrella.
I feel like it
That's-
strikes the. If
that's
you
a
put up an umbrella,
nightmare.
it does the. It strikes the umbrella.
It always finds an interesting way to avoid being blocked. At one point you put a hood up and it moves in front of you, and a sudden gust of wind appears in front of your face, and it starts raining sideways.
Wonderful.
1 hour.
That's
And
a
Ralph is
nightmare.
laughing at you the whole time.
I hope nobody I hope nobody uses any lightning spells on you.
So I need one person to make a so you guys can decide, do you want to travel stealthily to try to avoid any contact with enemies, or do you want to travel just at a normal pace so you get there in
What
time?
kind of enemy?
So Ralph says, "Oh well, we get the occasional dire wolf, some roaming skeletons every once in a while from old hidden battlefields. Those are usually pretty easy to deal with. Giant spider once in a while. I killed a troll once. That was
Not
annoying.
very likely to have anything valuable on them.
No, not really. Troll had a potion on it, but it smelled really bad because he was keeping it somewhere I don't want to talk about. So I left that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I hate
Yeah.
that they do that.
Yeah, that's bad.
But yeah, I feel like it would be a better idea just to try to avoid them then.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna take longer. It'll take about a day and a half. So we'll have to camp
No.
twice.
That's okay.
I mean, it's I'll leave it up to a vote with you guys.
I'm okay with with being stealthy since we're not going to get any reward from
Killing shit.
Yeah, but
Killing
we're,
shit.
we're gonna be there slower.
That means one less potion to drink, though.
Monkey.
No, because we can't drink a potion on the trail.
Exactly. So
Well, you don't need to drink the potion on the trail. The potion's
Yeah.
for the trenches.
It also means we won't
Wait.
have to fight things on the way, and we'll have more more resources.
When we get there.
I
yeah.
mean, no matter what? When we get there, we're gonna sleep beforehand. So
But if
I-
if
in
we
the
have to fight and use health
with
potions and
that's
stuff,
on. I mean, that's true.
Fine, let's go stealthily.
yeah, let's
So
slow.
I
whatever.
need one person to lead in keeping everybody stealthy.
who's the best at that?
I
and
have
I'm gonna-
3.
Not me.
Actually,
Two.
wait, no, it would have to be everybody.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I would
Admiral.
feel like you make the main person do a regular roll and everybody else do it with
So
advantage.
Ralph's doing a survival roll to get you there on time without running you into something. And you're doing a stealth so that things further away can't hear you.
Okay. So
And
everybody
then
rolls stealth.
another person. I need another person to roll a perception check to keep an eye out as well.
I have no perception, but I have a lot of investigation.
Okay, so 22
Dumb
stealth.
question. Since
14.
What'd you say?
you said the other day that the transformation I was on lasted only a day, so by now I'm back to normal anyway.
Wasn't it like 1d4
probably-
days?
Yeah, and I rolled
depends,
one.
depends on how these
Okay.
rolls go.
All right, hold on. What do I need to roll?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Uh,
And so,
stealth.
who has the best perception? I have a 0.
Yeah, whoever your party thinks would be best to look out.
I have 1.
I've dumped in investigation.
Oh, I'm so shit right now.
Well, that was an overall success on the stealth.
Good thing you didn't have a
Roll.
disadvantage.
Yeah, no duh. Anyway,
So-
Okay.
2 is the highest
Perception. I have bad. I have a 0.
I have 1.
I have a 4.
Roll it. You have no perception. 19.
Okay, well, with your perception, you notice just in time to see that you have been accidentally led into a giant spider nest by
Motherfucker.
Ralph's natural one.
I
Ralph,
thought you were good at this.
turn around and run.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice Ralph if I have to.
Don't.
I will
So-
grapple him in front of me if I need to.
These no longer need to start on the GM layer, which is nice.
I like this map.
Ooh, that's not a button.
Are those trees blocking movement, or are they higher up?
So you're
Even
looking around.
trees.
This isn't. You thought this was snow.
Spiderweb.
This is
Oh.
not snow. The first snow hasn't happened yet.
Where am
It's
I?
still a few days off.
You need to drag yourself off.
This is very, very fine and expansive spider webs.
Well, if silk was
covering
valuable,
the
this would be
ground
good.
And the trees.
If
Fuck
silk
this
was
shit, I'm
valuable,
out.
this would be good. I'm gonna say you first.
Different
So-
direction, please.
So Ralph says, so we can either go back, and it's gonna take us an extra day to get there. So it's gonna be 3 days out.
Look at that.
We're gonna start running out of food, so we're gonna have to forage beforehand, or hope we find food there. Or giant spiders tend to be kind of pushovers, and once you kill their leader, their queen, they tend to fuck right off. So we could.
Have they noticed us yet?
No, they have not noticed you yet. You guys rolled really well in your stealth.
Can I?
So if we hard charge that big one there in the middle, and off it,
Oi.
Get your ass back to you.
so your current stealth is fine. If you sprint, if you dash in there, you get to roll stealth at disadvantage again. If
I'm
you-
not gonna dash. I'm just like I'm gonna run, like sneak up there and
Okay,
shoot
then
the big
roll-
one.
Roll stealth at. You guys are allowed to stop him, but you're gonna have to roll a dex versus his if you want to stop him.
Hold on, take the high ground.
I was gonna go up. I was just gonna shoot it a bunch of times and then smoke bomb out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if
If I need to.
is that the stealth you're using?
Yeah.
And is nobody stopping him?
I'm gonna tell him to hold on a minute.
Do you listen?
No, he wants to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't
They
mind
don't
trying
notice
to
you.
get up on the hill so you can snipe it better.
If you do get the high ground, you will have advantage.
I rest my case.
I was thinking. So can I go up here? But I
You
don't.
get
I
up
don't have the
there,
range
you
with my
climb-
gun
you
from there.
could- You could
Can I
try
be
to
up here?
climb. You could try to climb a tree.
But
Yeah,
they're full of webs. Wouldn't I get stuck?
they're very fine webs. You think roll an intelligence or a animal handling check.
Investigation.
Animal handling would make sense.
Yeah.
9.
You know you're too big to get caught in these.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up in this tree right here.
Okay. So the second you climb the tree, everybody roll initiative, because
Son of a bitch.
while you don't get stuck in the webs, anytime someone touches one of their main webs in the trees or on the high ground, they can sense it.
I got 20
Immediately.
initiative.
Actually, wait.
run.
Shit. Let me roll a perception check for them. Never mind. They don't notice you.
Okay.
Wow, that's terrible. I'm gonna give them advantage because that's like their whole fucking thing. Nope, still terrible. What the fuck? All my NPCs are rolling
So-
like absolute fucking garbage.
Can
I
I,
have a
try to
question.
stealth to get
Alright,
over
roll
here?
initiative.
Roll a stealth.
Well, can I attack first? Real quick.
If you're
big one.
if he's doing it at the same time,
So I have a question. If I use launch object on the big spider, since they don't see me yet, would they have disadvantage?
so you have height. They don't see you. You have disadvantage. I mean, they have disadvantage. You have advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna use launch object, but upcast it.
Okay. While you're doing this, Desmond does get noticed. Unless, do you have any advantage on stealth because of monk stuff?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. Then they do in fact notice you. So I'm gonna
12
need to roll
damage.
1, 2,
They need him. They need to get a. Give me a second. A DC 14 dexterity, I think.
Okay, well, give me
Oh, you're fine.
a minute.
Roll,
Like, what is
what
this?
did I roll?
Yeah.
I rolled with initiative. I done 18. I just
Yeah.
forgot to click on my character.
Yeah, add yourself to the turn thing and put your own numbers in. You
I don't
should
know
be
how
able
to
to
do
that.
that.
You have
Right click on your token and
Yeah.
say add turn,
Mhm.
and then you can edit your own number.
/add turn.
No, right click on your token.
On the map. Yeah.
On your token.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I don't.
Oh, you have to add it, Admiral,
Oh,
and then they can edit it.
bonk. There you go.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Now you can edit it. Just click on the number and then yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one's your monkey?
no,
Is
no.
your initiative the 20 or the 12.
12? What?
Monkeys was 12.
Okay.
Other than this year
You had
before
an
that
old one in there.
was Max.
Mine was 20. No, mine was 20.
I thought that was another old one.
That was me.
Admiral. Yeah. You
Rude.
gotta hate yourself.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. I gotta add all these guys.
Yeah,
One,
take your time.
2.
Itsy bitsy spiders and all this stuff. Fuck off.
I rolled bad for the damage. That's 4d8, and I rolled 12 damage.
Jesus.
Okay, so one of them gets on.
Can you see the line?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's like the in range of melee for the spider? Like, is it like
Oh,
a
within
3x3?
This is its range. It's here. Let me.
That's
It's
its
it's a. This is the area it takes up.
Okay, so it's a 3x3.
Yeah, it's a 3x3. This is a 2x2. So you could hit it from right here. Right here. It's a nitsy bitsy spider gonna squash its head in.
Squish. I'm gonna cut the damn thing's head off.
Okay, so you're aiming for the big one.
It's a
Um,
DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Let me. I have the page.
Wait.
Let's see what it
Oh,
does.
you upcasted the use on a heavier object, but just the spider.
No, it also adds a 1d8 to the damage. That's why I upcasted it.
What was the DC again? Doesn't matter,
14.
You hit him. How much damage?
12. I had 48 and rolled 12 damage. Hmm.
Alright, now we just have reorganized the turn order.
He just needs to click
I
this work
marked
thing, and
his
that's it.
health wrong. He was supposed to have 10 more health than that. That's fine.
How'd you do an area like that?
What is it? It's a square with
Square.
corner and lingering something.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Do you get multiple attacks per turn?
For attacks, yes,
not-
but not for spells.
Oh, there, yeah, him.
Are you able to use anything else? I'm giving you specifically 1 round extra.
I'm gonna use my smoke bomb and toss it on the spider.
Which one?
The big one.
What's the range?
I get to decide 5, 10, 15, or 20. It is 20 feet because I want to just cover the whole spider. Whatever would cover
But it's a
the whole
radius
spider.
though.
Whatever would cover the whole spider, and it
That's,
lasts for
That's a
rounds equal to your intelligence modifier, which is 3. So 3 rounds.
10 foot. That's black circles or smoke.
Alright.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
3 rounds.
Is that everything?
Yep.
Who has a higher dex? You or Boltar?
I have a 2. I have 15 dex.
I have a 2.
Both of you roll a d20.
Wait, I rolled a 20 though, so
You both rolled a 20.
Boltar rolled a 20.
That's what he is on
Yeah.
here.
He's 18 on mine.
Wrong
18
person.
plus.
Oh, I just don't see him on my list. That's why. That's weird.
Oh, weird.
Can you
Yeah.
hide it
Yeah,
and unhide
but-
it?
Why isn't Boltar or
Okay,
the
here's what I'll do.
what's his name?
/roll.
I got a nat 20.
Why isn't
Okay,
Boltar
you go
or
first.
Ralph on the list? Turn order.
Oh shit! I forgot to add
I'm
Ralph.
not. I'm not on this one. I'm gonna just.
So which one's Boltar? Boltar
Boltar is there for me. I can add him again.
What is Boltar? Boltar's the lizard, right?
No,
He's there
the
twice
red robe
now.
guy.
Oh, he's just at the very bottom. He was just on the very bottom with a 0 for some
Huh.
reason.
There we
Yeah. Okay. I went before. I go before him because I got a nat 20, I guess. Unless
Yeah,
he gets a
you-
nat 20 too.
You can go. You can go.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot my repeating crossbow at this one right here. Right, let me
Give me
wrong thing. This one right here.
second. I gotta pull up Ralph's character sheet. And do initiative for him. Okay, which one?
At the one at the bottom of the tree. This one.
Okay, what was your roll?
Well, I haven't rolled it yet. I was gonna
Okay.
ask, do I get do I get advantage?
Oh,
From
you
the
have height on him. Yep.
So that would counteract my disadvantage, so I just take the normal roll because I'm doing the double shot.
Oh, okay, 22 hits.
Okay, and that does 7 damage. My second shot. That's a 9.
That does not hit.
Okay, and this is my extra attack, which is just a regular
20.
roll. 20.
That hits.
5.
The
Okay,
12.
so you quickly fire off 3 shots against this spider
Uh-oh.
that's suddenly suppressed. Who left?
Revolver. Welcome
You
back.
Good, man.
He's back.
You suddenly fire off 3 rapid fire shots on this, and 2 just sink right into its abdomen, and he's not looking happy. If a spider could have a scowl on its face, this guy would have a scowl on his face, and he turns towards you.
Aha, itsy bitsy spider, you can't do shit.
Yep. So that
It's also
ends
a
your
Nova smoke
turn.
bomb, so.
So you guys in the back are still stealth, by the way.
Mhm.
So the only ones that, because Fagry has done so much sudden damage and thrown a bomb, the spiders know where he is, and he's also in the tree on the spider web. So now that you're moving around and shooting, they can use the web to. They know you're there, and they can use the web to find you even if you're hidden.
Mhm.
And because Monkey rolled a 9 against their 10, they know where you are. But everybody else is. So Boltar, it's your turn. You are still stealthed. You can continue to stealth, but every time you move, you have to roll again.
Let me look up the Misty Step real quick because I need that for something.
Hmm.
30 feet. Okay.
Who's drawing circles?
I presume.
Me.
I
Okay.
presume I
For
can't see-
line of sight.
Mhm.
I presume I can see like this medium-sized spider, right? Because it's high ground.
Where are you at? You're here. There's a
So
slope up
you
to
can
it.
see the 3 that are closest to you. You can't see the big one quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
You can see this one, right?
Yeah, he can see that one.
And that one.
You don't have, they're there, but
You just
if
don't have
you
line of
if you want
sight.
to Eldritch blast them, that tree's in the way.
And that one you can't see.
But I
Yeah,
can Eldritch Blast the second biggest one.
Yep,
that one.
What's the range on Eldritch Blast?
I believe it's
60
100.
feet.
Oh, wait.
100?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Oh, 60. Yeah, then you have range.
He's
Just
60
barely.
spells like that is usually pretty standard.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Those
18
both hit. Roll damage.
And 22. 3 and 10.
So you first one blasts into it and it turns its head, and the second one goes straight into its mouth and out the back, and it's just spider gore fucking everywhere as it slumps to the ground and its legs start to curl up under it.
Twitch,
Um,
twitch.
Yeah, it's twitching.
I bet the big mama ain't happy.
Yeah, you hear a screech, a really loud screech and chittering from the loud one, and all the other ones start looking towards you.
Are you going to do the
Oh,
next turn
no,
thing?
I'm next.
Yeah, give me a second.
Perfect.
There we go. Was that your turn? That was your
Yeah.
movement and 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Ralph's turn. Ralph. Oh,
What
this guy's got
other
good
spells
stealth.
do you have? I wonder.
Yeah.
What other spells you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, I shall take you through the gallery, my friend.
He's gonna
So I
bonus
have
action dash.
for first level spells, Cause Fear, Hex, Armor of Agathist, Bane. Second level spells, Hold Person, Spider Climb, Suggestion.
Hmm.
Third level spells, I have not put them in.
So Ralph ducks close to the ground and gets through the shadows and avoids all the spider webs and just moves quicker than you ever seen someone move that silently. Even with a disadvantage, he rolled a 19 on stealth to get up there. And he's gonna
Sneaky beaky.
attack this guy. It's a 20, so a sneak attack.
Which guy is he attacking?
The big guy.
He couldn't see it because the fog.
No, but oh, yeah. It
Oh,
did
shit.
screech though.
Yeah, so he would attack someone he can see.
Yeah, he would be able to.
He
He would
wants
have to
get more
attack one of them.
kills. So he's gonna attack this guy up here, and that's
I mainly did the fog so that it because I don't know if spiders have ranged attacks. I don't want to get smacked by it.
Oh my god, he rolled almost max damage on 46. Sneak attack does not fuck around. So this spider, straight into its top of its head, right through the brain, an arrow just, and this guy just curls up underneath him, in the bush there. I can't see the button I want to do.
It's an X. Oh, you have to scroll up sometimes.
Yeah, it was annoying. So that spider immediately fucking drops dead. And he's like, "What I tell you guys, spiders are kind of
Nice shot.
And he isn't stealthed anymore, but the
You
spiders
deleted
are
the
quickly
turn order.
falling.
You turned off the turn order. It's fine. It doesn't delete it. It just hides it.
Oh,
Now it's Big Mama's turn.
bid bitch.
Is the fog on the ground or on the spider?
It's on the spider. I literally
Oh.
tossed
It's kind
the
of
thing
around
onto
the spider. The
So it
grenade's
just-
underneath it. He rolled it underneath it.
yeah,
That's
I
a
just
good-
tossed it at it, so it hit right near it.
Don't you have I forgot to ask if you have to make a dex check while throwing those.
No, it's just it's within a certain range. It's like
Okay.
it's pretty much casting the fog spell,
Okay. It's just a reflavored fog spell.
but not as good because fog lasts
range.
longer.
Big Spider's turn. It had the last thing it saw was this little lizard attacking its babies. So it's gonna move up and bite at this
Swipe at the
little
tree.
incredible. You're in the tree, so I'm gonna give
Mhm.
you a +2 to AC for cover.
Consider how big that spider is. Depending on how tall that tree is, it might be able to reach me pretty easily.
Yeah,
But
but
it
so
still has to
it's also
swan it.
big, and you're like in a bunch of branches
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay,
Um,
so like +2 to whatever my AC is.
Yeah.
So I have 15 AC, so that would be 17.
yeah, but it just rolled a 23. So
Ouch! That bastard.
take 11 damage.
Fuck, a quarter of my health in one hit.
Yeah, so it bites down into you. And roll a con save.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Good thing Constitution is one of my good ones. Mother.
That's exactly what you needed.
Constitution is one of my good ones.
Oh,
That
Jesus Christ.
What?
What?
This guy's poison is very potent. Take 7 poison damage.
Damn.
Yeah,
I am
you
almost
took
down to
half.
half health.
You took half.
I'm almost
Of
down
a
to half
7
health.
and an
With
8. Yeah.
focus
Um,
the mama. I'm just gonna let you know
Mama.
on my next turn, I am poofing and going away.
Yeah,
Didn't-
you are now
Yeah.
poisoned, so you have a disadvantage.
Even with a success,
Oh wait, yeah, no, never mind. You
Yeah.
are not poisoned.
but I still take damage.
Yeah, you
It's
took
just-
the damage, but the poison isn't lasting.
Yeah.
You managed to. It
Mhm.
hit you in a spot that's not. It didn't get to your heart.
Mhm.
Didn't get to your lungs or anything. It
Yeah.
just kind of circulated out of your
Mhm.
body.
Whoever the farthest away melee character I could reach, I'm going to give you a thingy. I'll do it. I'll let you know in a minute. I'll explain that later.
Yeah. Okay.
On my
So
turn.
yeah. So that's its turn. It's Scaly's turn. You are still stealthed. If you would like to stay that way.
Okay, at this point, am I able to see the giant spider?
Yes. You just saw it bite into your friend. Really hard. Frickin' Frodo style.
Let me see
Someone-
what I have real quick.
Someone call Samwise. Ah, shit. I dropped my headset. I didn't hear anything that just happened.
Nothing happened.
No, I didn't
we,
do anything.
we
yet.
heard it. We heard it.
I went to scratch my ear and it just bonk onto the floor.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna move up 30 feet
Okay.
to right there. How
Okay.
far is this thing?
80.
Sweet, that works.
What you gonna
We'll
do?
be 50 away once you move 30.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it would be 50. So yeah.
Says I'm not cast. Let me find it.
Sacred Flame. Okay. It has to make a dex save against your spellcasting DC, which I believe is your wisdom 10 plus your wisdom.
Oh no, I think
Right.
it says it in here. Doesn't spell save DC 12?
Oh, 12. There you go.
It's at the bottom, so.
That is a dex, right?
Yes.
It makes the save.
Ironically, Sacred Flame is one of the ones I have the least success with.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it sees this little beam of light coming towards it, and it jumps right into the air, like a jumping spider, and ka-tunk, lands right back where it was, completely dodging that little flame.
Well, while it's in the air, I would like to throw a javelin at it.
Okay, I'll let you do that. I'll give you
So-
advantage since you're saying you do it midair,
But
since it can't dodge.
23.
you can throw a javelin as a bonus action?
He has the second attack.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets to attack it.
Oh wait, no, because a spell counts. You can't do a second attack after a spell.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
That counts as a spell
An
though,
action, yeah, it was
Oh.
an action.
Okay,
Uh,
maybe
How does your second attack? let me look
because
at
it
your-
specifies an attack act thing, but spells don't follow that rule. It's the rules are weird with how D&D does it for spells.
Okay, you know what? How about I rewind this a little? I'm gonna do. Let's say I did this first.
Yeah, you can do that and then just drop
See,
one.
there's no little thing I can click on to see the rules of second attack like that. Spider.
That's something that I have looked up before for prior campaign. That's the main reason I know. The way it's most often ruled is that if you use a spell, you can't use a second
I mean,
second
yeah, I know
attack.
that's how it's always ruled. Yeah.
But if you
It-
use you
Alright.
can use action surge.
For
Yeah,
now,
but I
that's going to be the
could-
rules. If you can find the exact, anyone can find the exact wording on it, I can
Mhm.
make a permanent ruling on it, and I might decide because you're multi-classing. If you keep multi-classing, I might let you just count your spells as a regular attack.
Mhm.
But for now, standard rules.
Okay, so let's say before I did all that, I did action surge, so I had to do the spell, then javelin.
Sure. That works.
Just for the time being.
And that means you can throw another javelin too,
Yeah,
Oh,
because you
two
get
javelins.
because you haven't used your bonus
you don't-
action yet.
you only get
Oh yeah.
advantage on the first one. So if when you roll the second one,
Just
Well,
regular.
let's roll the
Yeah.
damage on the first one.
yeah, roll the damage on the first one.
Six.
Oh, I did not mean to full screen that.
All right, let's see what the second one does. Where the hell are you?
That does not. hit.
And no.
So that one sails past and right into this.
Plunks into the tree next to it.
Yeah, plunks into this tree up here.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see. That's both my
Okay.
actions.
Mm-hmm.
And your action
And the
and your
spell.
bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I managed to deal
Okay.
some
It
damage. And
They're
is
dead.
that dead spider's turn. Now it is Monkey's turn.
Monkey!
Get your ass in there.
Heal my ass.
Yeah, you can get up there.
You don't actually have to heal me. I'm just gonna vanish away on my turn.
Boop.
Play decoy. Go for the beat down.
This first.
Searing
hit roll
rod,
damage?
two-handed. Fuck yeah. 18.
Set the whole forest on fire. Get rid of all these bastards.
Oh, you're using
Yeah.
you're using one of the charges. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you whack this guy, and its little hairs all over its body start to catch fire. It screeches. A bunch of juice flies out of it. It's not looking happy. It is definitely bloodied.
Of course it's not happy. It just had giant toothpick embedded in it.
I'm tempted to attack it again, but I also don't want to risk dying immediately.
Get the hell out of there. Yes.
I still have 3 attacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
keep wailing.
what I might do, I'm trying to
That
decide.
does
what
not
I'm
hit.
doing. It's still their spider turns, so I'm just trying to decide. Ooh, 11. Does that hit?
Like the other spiders have kind of a softer carapace, but this guy seems to have a heavier, thicker.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's a bigger spider.
Are you gonna flurry of blows at all?
Yeah, just looking forward.
You don't have to put it up for me. I know it.
Yeah.
I played monk a lot.
Okay.
That does not hit,
Oh.
Darn it!
and that does
Darn
not
it.
hit.
Oh.
So you found a soft spot on the first one, but you didn't quite
Wait.
notice
It
exactly where it
shifted.
If
was.
the giant spider was focused on the guy in the tree, wouldn't Monty technically be surprised attacking it?
No,
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 they knew
because
he was
monkey
there.
wasn't stealth.
Oh.
He only rolled 9 on stealth. Yeah, so it sees you coming after the first hit, and it's dodging and weaving and jumping around, and like you're only hitting like hard parts of its joints and body, and you can't seem to get a good hit in.
Don't let it bite you. It really fucking hurts.
Is that everything you can do?
Yeah.
Okay. That guy's dead.
My get.
This guy runs up and attacks Ralph.
Watch out, Ralphie.
And I'm like, oh shit, I hate these fucking things. And it's a big spider. It's like 5 feet long, 10 feet long, something like that.
If I
you
rode
stretched
the-
it out, yeah.
If I rode the
you
mama
could ride
spider, it
one
would-
of these guys. They're strong. You'd need to make one hell of an animal handling check because, like, even with a nat 20, you'd have to have like.
They're also
your
probably
bow on
pissed
top
off.
of it.
Think of all the meat they have, though.
Ew, spider meat?
It's like crab meat.
No,
It is.
no, I
If there was
disagree.
a giant spider, they would actually have very similar to crab meat.
I disagree. It is not like crab meat because it's an arachnid and fucking creepy.
In this world, it's like crab meat.
Just make sure you don't pump.
Doesn't
I
taste-
feel like it would. I feel like some of them would be like pufferfish crabs, where if you aren't careful preparing them,
If
They
you
can be
want to
deadly.
make a nature check, or whatever the hell, yeah, nature check, while I'm figuring this out.
17.
Yeah, so any type of spider that has like natural venom to it, which is most of them, you don't want to eat the meat because when they
Aw.
die, the venom tends to go into the meat,
hmm
and getting it out kind of ruins the meat.
If
which
you
is
if it
terrible.
like I feel like it's something that if you aren't careful preparing it, and most of the time when you kill it, there's going to be damage enough where it's too risky. Like pufferfish, you have to be very careful preparing because of their poison. Which spider's attacking this time? That one.
Okay, so this spider swipes at him with its front legs and does a little bit of damage, scrapes across his leather armor, pierces a bit into the arm. You everyone make a perception check.
Well,
Monkey, you hear a clanging noise when it hits his arm. Revolver hears it too.
Hold on.
Spider is a
Like
robot.
a metallic clanging noise. Yeah, you don't hear it.
oh, I know, I don't.
Who's next? This little guy up here. This little guy's gonna run up again at you. 12, I assume, doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. This little guy's gonna run up to you as well. 9, I assume,
No.
also doesn't hit. That would
It's
be
also
really weird.
flanking though, so doesn't it get advantage?
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at
Why'd I say that?
that. 13.
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yep. Okay, now it is Vagri's turn again. Big
Fuck
guy's looking
this.
really hurt. You're also looking really hurt.
I'm grappling hooking over here.
Okay.
To this tree.
No opportunity attack because that is a
Nope,
non-standard way
It's
of moving away.
disadvantage. It's opportunity attack with disadvantage.
Okay, if it says that, definitely.
That's literally what it says. That's why I was letting you know.
You're going past 2 of them then. So.
I was gonna say, does this one count? Because I would be pretty high above it.
Roll a d20. How many feet in the air you're gonna be?
15,
Yeah, he can't attack you.
but the big one I assumed would. With disadvantage.
Yeah, the big one rolled a 19.
Fucking damn it! With a disadvantage?
Oh, right. With disadvantage. I'll roll again. He rolled an 8.
Okay, good.
So he sees you flying away and he tries to swipe at you and it just swoosh straight through the
So
air.
that was my bonus action to do that.
Okay.
Um,
So he's turned to look at you.
and then I'm gonna use my repeater on it, on the big one. This is just a regular shot, so 10 misses. 13 misses.
Both whiz past him. You're lucky it doesn't hit Monkey there. Okay.
Monkey's pretty
Voltar's
good
turn.
at dodging.
Monkey dodges out of the way. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I'm not an asshole.
If I rolled a nat 1, no, that's different.
Yeah, if you attack in like with ranged attacks in the direction of other players, like in line, and you roll a nat 1, I will make the other person make a dex check, but it's like they also have to roll a nat 1.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make it
like make
do
it
full
easy
damage.
DC kind of thing.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah, do I see the spider from here?
Which you can see the big one.
Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still on the high ground. She's facing away from you right now. Eldritch Blast. Nope. Nope.
You got that one.
They both just whiz past. One of them hits the already dead spider up here, and it just fucking explodes.
It's already dead.
Hold on, I have a quick. Since I rolled in that one,
I wiped the guts off of that splashed on me. It's already dead, man.
It's just a
oh,
big
yeah,
old
I have
puddle
bad
of
eyesight.
poison and gore right there. Some legs splattered around. Doing that. Okay. It's Ralph's turn again. He'd like to go after the big one, but he would have disadvantage because he's in melee range with this guy. So he's gonna.
No, he could attack. Oh boy, is he gonna range attack it? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. So this guy's in front of him.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying. So he can't get a full good ranged attack against the big guy there.
I thought you meant like move over and attack him.
So he'd have to climb up here.
Oh yeah, there is a ledge there. You're right.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
realize.
this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I just don't like the looks of that. He is going to attack with his short sword. He's going to pull his +1 short sword out. Oh.
Yeah.
And he stabs right into the side of this spider, and it screeches real loud. This thing's looks like it's half dead already.
He has a
from
plus
one
8
hit.
strength. What?
He gets a +8 bonus. He uses his dex plus his proficiency, and it's also a +1. It's a versatile, so he can use his dex.
How good is his dex still then? Because I have really good.
+4.
My fucking repeating crossbow is +7. It's also a +1. Well, he has +4 dex. Is that what you said?
+4 dex. It's +1 weapon, and he's proficient.
Mm-hmm. So he has pretty much exactly what I have then.
He's
But
basically
better
an
stats.
expert at stabbing things. Yeah.
I'm just like, nice stab, man.
Hurts.
Now stab it again.
I don't. Can he? He's just a rogue.
He can't.
You can't attack twice until higher levels.
No, I don't even know. I don't know when rogues. I don't even know if they do get extra attacks.
Well, I know there were. So a lot of my knowledge comes from Critical Role. Vax, he would throw daggers, and he could throw 3 of them. But that was one hand that he was dual wielding, so it was 1, 2, 3. So he got a bonus attack.
And that was still at a higher level.
Yeah, he was like level 10 by the time he could do that.
I know bonus attacks are usually later levels. Even, like fighters and melee combat people only get
So
one.
he's gonna move over
Oh.
here because he wants to. Actually, yeah, he's gonna move around the side here so he can.
Don't get flanked.
He rolls over the top of this guy. He's not. They're at an angle, so he's helping flank the big guy right now.
Ooh,
and distract
nice.
him. But
What's
speaking
this?
of the big guy, that's the exploded spider that.
That's the spider goop.
Yeah, that Revolver smashed. Someone said something while I was talking, and I zoned out. And Revolver's not here.
Did we?
I am.
Yeah, he's here.
He is.
Just 9 roll 20.
I said I'll
Okay.
be right back earlier while you were talking,
Okay, sorry.
and it was literally I was just gone for a second because I
This
was.
is- This is
checking the
kind
door.
of why I try to avoid doing these after work, unless
Mhm.
I have a bunch of stuff ready, because my brain's always fried after work a bit.
You're fine.
Okay, so it's Big Spider turn. He really wants to go after you in the tree, but this guy's in the way, so he's gonna attack.
Don't die.
Just right.
If he dies, I am looting his corpse.
And he bites into Ralph. And everybody make another perception check. Bites right into his shoulder.
13. Fucking-
Get at perception.
You hear
It's
another
just-
clanging sound, and it looks like the teeth go through the armor, but then they kind of bounce out off of something underneath.
Do I hear the clanging sound?
Only Scaly saw it this time.
Motherfucker.
Actually, no, you wouldn't have seen that. You're way too
Or
far
I
away.
heard clank at least.
Yeah, you heard. Yeah, you heard the clang again, but that could have
Don't
been
get
anything.
bit.
That could have
Careful.
been. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm fine though. I'm good
Did
with
he poison you?
man. No, I'm good. Like, I deal with poison every fucking day. I'm good with it.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine, man. Well, that fucking hurt, but like, we gotta keep fighting anyway. Keep fighting.
Okay.
And it's
Don't
now.
die.
It's now Scaly's turn.
I'm very
That
curious what the
fucking
fuck he
spider.
is. Is he one of the fucking
Warforged.
Warforged?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe he has parts on him that are mechanical.
Hey man, no speculating in fights.
No, this is out of
I know.
character.
I know.
I didn't even hear any of that, by the way. So my character has no clue. He still thinks he's
So right
completely
there.
normal.
Okay.
And let me see what that.
What you doing? You gonna Warhammer? You gonna ranged attack? You got that new Warhammer.
Smash its
Yeah, but I can't get to it. I'm
abdomen.
short.
Squish a bug.
Smash its abdomen.
Again,
Can't reach
only
it.
way. Yeah, I can't reach it. I was all the way in the fucking back.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry.
Already used your action surge.
You can use a ranged attack.
Yeah. He's got Sacred
You
Flame
might
that,
have.
that helps.
You have
But
the,
they
gui-
lose
the
most
guiding
part.
bolt.
As a fighter, you should have like just a basic short bow. or
Yeah,
anything like that.
or a light crossbow or something like that.
Hand
Didn't put any of
crossbow.
those in here.
I can tell you the stats for a light crossbow.
Don't worry
You-
about it. That's
you
something
also
else I'm
have-
gonna do. How badly
al-
are you injured?
Half health.
Yeah, you look at Vagary, he's bleeding pretty bad. There's some poison, venom, it would actually be, oozing out of the wounds.
I'll be okay.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
How much did you lose?
I've lost like 20 health.
Alright, let's see. Who can I use this?
Almost
He
20
he
health.
says he'll be fine, but just moving his mouth to say that looks like it hurt.
I just need a good night's rest.
I mean, yes, the magic of the D&D world, you can heal from anything in a single
In that
night's rest.
healing reach.
Hold on. You know what?
I-
Let me see what that'll allow me to run closer.
You'd have to use your, if you have bonus action healing word, you could use your action to dash.
Hold on, what was that?
If you have bonus action healing word, because I believe that one is a bonus action, you could use your action to dash. Only rogues and certain other types of fighters can use a bonus action to dash.
I was just checking something.
You know what?
Yes.
Let's see, how far am I? Dash just means that it double my distance, right?
Yep, you get to move again, full movement again. You're going down, so I won't give you a penalty for going down. It's only 5 feet.
Alright. I'm gonna go right here. Where I'm marking.
Okay.
And then let's see, where the hell did it go? For my bonus action. Where the hell did it go? On Matt's character.
Mm-hmm.
He's within 30 feet, so I'm gonna cast this to heal him.
What's your cleric level?
Hold on.
He's level 2.
Run tab. 2.
Yeah.
So 10 point.
It's better than nothing.
No, that's actually pretty good. That's about half of what I just lost.
Yeah, that's better than a regular healing spell because it's
Yeah.
guaranteed
Mm-hmm.
at least 10 if you put it at 2.
Yeah, so I'm not
Well, now I
healing
need to
for
see
10.
what distance you're at. God damn it! Can I get to you without provoking an opportunity attack?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I can go here.
So yeah, I'm gonna do all
Okay.
10 on you, so you get your health back.
But I also there is a person in the middle of all the enemies that I want to. That I feel like what I'm going to do is going to work better on.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay, that was your action, bonus action, and move. Monkey.
Monkey.
Desmond. Going with the stick again.
Yeah.
That hits. What
It
do you?
works.
You're aiming at the big guy.
Yeah.
Roll damage. Oh, it's looking pretty bad. It's
I'm a javelin on fire. Save a teeth burning.
not happy. It's one of its legs is broken. That hits. What's your minimum damage?
What?
What's your minimum damage? At least
4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So you smack down on this guy one last time,
Orange.
and your stick just crunch, and it's like scuttles around, spins around a couple times.
That,
can't
that
actually
takes
say
the
that.
dead one away.
I can't. Yeah, it kicks that one out of the way, and it fucking dies.
Also, the fog is gone, by the way.
Okay. Right as this happens, these guys start all skittering away. Do you take?
Kill him!
You can if you want.
No.
Nah.
All right.
We don't want them to make more.
Not, let them
Yeah,
grow,
but
be
like,
bigger, make
yeah.
more food.
Yeah,
Not
you know,
that you have
skitter off.
issues.
What about the medium one right here?
Yeah, he's gonna do that. So
Can I try to shoot him?
if you want, he's gonna.
Fuck.
No,
Technically, it's running away. It's not in the hostile anymore.
they all dash into the woods.
Damn it.
Into
Later,
the
bitch.
dark. Yeah, okay. Those two are dead. This one's exploded.
Can I see
Ralph
if the
says-
big one's poison glands are intact
Ralph?
enough to harvest some of it?
Ralph is already looking at him. He's like, "Oh, you want to go in here? Or you took the left one, I'll take the right one." Make a sleight of hand check.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I have +5 to sleight of hand.
Yeah. So
Do
take
I have a best friend? Hell
the
yeah.
poison.
Do I
you
love
get
my best
into a
friend?
jar.
Hell yeah.
I can't
Um,
hear you.
Does he taste
Go
good
ahead.
when he should? Fuck yeah.
Micken,
I'm stopping.
you're fine. What
Yeah,
do I
so
get?
Both you and him pull out a jar and expertly slice out the poison gland with your knife. You get 2 uses of spider venom. Actually, I'll say that's a big spider. You get 4 uses. Because I upsized and up.
What does it do?
Give me 1 second. DC 11 Constitution saving throw. You take 2d8. When you hit on a fail, they take 2d8 damage. On a success, they take half as much. On a fail, they are poisoned for 1 hour. If the target dies from the poison, they don't actually die. They go unconscious and are paralyzed. For 1 hour as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna click it to see if it works.
So you can actually use it to take out low health targets. So Giraf's like, yeah, sometimes you can use this stuff, like sneak it into an enemy's drink when you're sneaking around. Get enough of it in there, and like even if they notice it, it's already too late. They're paralyzed, unconscious. You can do whatever the hell you want with them.
Or I can just make a syringe and inject them with it.
So I'm told I would never do something like that.
Hey, you don't have to make up
How is it
excuses
safe?
for your creative use of resources. By the way, here, do you want me to mend your armor? I'm gonna try to reach out and try to.
If it's a rolling
Sure.
a shit ton of dice, that can lag up
No.
the game a bit. Okay.
What happened?
What
God
the fuck?
damn, monkey.
What the fuck?
Okay,
What
that
the
did not
hell is
work.
this?
You.
I'll see if I can post a GIF in it.
You try to post a
No.
GIF and it
Yes.
doesn't do that.
Okay.
I tried to embed it.
Can you do
Put-
it
put it in
message?
the,
Can I try
we
to?
ha-
Can I
we have
offer
a
to use
meme.
mending on his armor? Like reach out towards his armor that's damaged and offer to do mending on it.
He's like, oh yeah, sure, thanks, buddy.
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
At the end, the message is
Fuck.
screaming.
Yeah, you don't. You try to look, but you mistime it, and you cast the mending, and whoop, armor
Mhm.
heals up before you can see anything. He's like, oh,
Because I
cool,
was just
thanks, buddy."
curious if he what he to try to see what he was under his armor.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's I think he's just some I don't think he's like a normal like calming creature or something. It's more so as a curiosity.
You still think he's a goblin?
I feel like he's something else now. I feel like maybe he's
What was his
Like,
name again? Since I forgot.
Ralph Groth.
he's Ralphie.
Ralph, would you like some healing?
Oh yeah, sure, man. That'd be great.
Does healing work on a mechanical person?
I don't
actually
know.
Your wounds.
Who knows? You're healing a half.
No, that's out of character. I'm actually curious. Does
yeah,
healing work on like Warforged and stuff?
yeah. It's magic based.
Okay.
The intent is what matters.
Okay. I just know it doesn't work on undead because they're not normal.
On certain
Huh.
types of games and certain versions, it depends on whether or not it's deemed to have a soul or not.
Ah.
You went, and then test it at level 2.
Level 2, okay.
Okay.
If you want to post the
Done.
GIF, put it in the
Eight.
memes panel, monkey. Cure
So I
wounds.
heal him for 8. And
That roll is bad.
Oh, thanks, man. It feels way better.
How'd you get so resistant to poison?
I spent a lot of times in the time in the trenches. I've drank so many of those poison potions. I think it's like my blood has been replaced with it at this point.
So is it just like you've just built up a massive tolerance?
Yeah, like, you know that guy, that old story of that guy that would eat arsenic every night at dinner so that people couldn't poison him? I think it's kind of
Oh.
like that.
Fuck. I've never heard of that. That is fucked up.
Oh, there's this book called The
Well,
Last King. It's about the last king of I forget the name of the country. Fought against the Romans for a long
Mhm.
time, like
Well,
3
here's the
different
thing.
wars, and he
to
did
build
that.
up antibodies to something, you have to be exposed to it for a while.
That's how antivenoms work. They're literally just antibodies from a larger animal.
Well, people can naturally develop antibodies, but you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be exposed to that shit
Yeah,
for a
the
while.
thing about arsenic is that's not how arsenic works.
Arsenic is a chemical
No, I'm just
reaction,
saying-
and that's how
I'm
it kills
saying
you.
poison, not arsenic.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
But that's the whole thing
Oh.
about that story is
Mm.
he did that, and it turns out he was just, he had a higher natural resistance to it. His body just was better at not having to worry about it.
It can
somehow.
process it slightly better.
Yeah.
Huh.
Moving
on.
Okay, but yeah, let's continue down the trail just in case. We don't know if there's an even bigger spider.
Yeah, let's hope not.
I hope they
Uh,
don't get much bigger.
So you guys travel for another few hours, and then you make camp. Are you
Okay.
going to keep watch at night?
Somebody better.
I think we should take turns keeping watch so we can each get a long
Yeah.
rest.
2
Wait,
watches
hold on,
should do
hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on. I got one of my invocations. I have aspect of the moon. I can stay up all night.
Do you
What
get
about
a
long
long rest
rest?
from it?
Yeah, I just have to do like non-exhausting activities. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like keeping
Like-
watch
Okay,
would
so
work then.
recon. There you go.
hold on, let me just copy.
You still need to roll
this.
perception though.
Yeah, hold on.
I'll set up some little like noise making traps so that if anything gets too close to our camp, they're likely to trigger them.
Are they gonna be magic or regular?
Just like imagine like cans or something on a string kind of
And
trap.
make an intelligence check
I can do. Can I use Tinker Tool to make them?
with advantage then, and with your proficiency.
It would be, where is it? Intelligence. Here's intelligence. There it is. 22, and that's not even including proficiency.
You look for branches and bushes to. Oh no, you have advantage. Yep. So you find a bunch of sturdy branches. You find some string in your pack and some rocks. And you set up some rocks that, like, if they're moved, if anything touches that, they'll immediately fall out of the string and clatter onto the ground really loud. And you set those a good 15 feet up in the air, and the triggering rope right off the ground. You hide it pretty well.
And for Lundy, whatever wants under there will catch a rock to the head.
They're not huge
small.
rocks.
Yeah,
They're small
Oh,
rocks.
no,
They're meant
but
for
still,
noise,
get
not
smacked in the face by a rock.
damage.
still be annoying.
Yeah, it'll probably make them make sound if it's a person.
Or a
Yeah.
goblin.
So, Revolver,
It's
make
one
a
sound.
perception check for the night.
-1.
Yeah. Nothing uneventful. You see a few wolves every once in a while. You throw a rock in their direction, they scatter off. With the fire, they don't get too close anyway. Ralph said, "We killed all those spiders a while back. We got their blood, scent of their blood on us. Nothing will really approach us. They know we're killers." Unless it's something crazy like a giant or something, but we'll generally hear that coming.
Something more powerful than the spiders.
So you all get a good night's sleep.
The long
You
rest.
Yep, you all get a long rest. Up to full health, you get all your resources back. All your character-based resources, you don't get any potions back. Oh shit, I still had him at 30 health. He should have 46 max health. He was running that fight damaged from that bullet fight. When it jumped on him. Oops. You wake up in the morning and you just barely catch Ralph clicking his mask back into place. He's got a little tin with some beef, looks like he cooked up for breakfast. Some strips of beef, maybe an egg. And he claps his hands off, gets the crumbs off, and pours a little bit of water in his tin, cleans it out, puts it back in his backpack, and he says, "All right, let's you guys ready? You guys ready? Let's head out. We got about another day." I took the liberty of spreading some more blood around on our things, just little drops here. It should help keep things off of us. You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay,
Wouldn't
so you
that
guys head out.
attract stuff too, though?
Spider
The- It'll attract
Uh,
bigger things, but
Almost
unlikely.
nothing eats the spiders because their meat's poisonous.
You'd have to have something that's immune to poison.
Yeah, so bigger spiders, which I've never. That's like on the high end of any spider I've ever seen in the area, and usually they drive things out for a good like 20, 30 miles.
Mhm.
So we
They're
should be fine.
territorial, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very it's kind of like they're kind of like ants. So they got their queen, and they control their air quotes hive in an area, and anything that kind of settles in too close, they'll send warriors out to clear them out. So unless there was an active hive war going on between two large hives, which is rare, they usually
Don't
get pretty
jinx it.
fast. Yeah, it should be fine. So he will roll a survival check. He rolled way better this time. Who wants to roll a perception and who wants to roll a stealth?
Please, anyone else.
Whoever has a good perception, whoever has good self.
So, oh yeah. So you guys head down the road. Anytime you see anything, you're going in a great path. Anytime you see anything, Scaly quietly warns Desmond and Ralph, and you guys help everybody quietly avoid them or hide in a bush. As at one point a troll lumbers past, scratching its butt, and you wait like 20 minutes for it to be gone. You move on. And you keep traveling all day, and you see in the distance tickly green cloud over the land on top of a hill that's just lined with endless trenches from like 10 miles from side to side across an entire hillscape. And it seems like it's never ending. You see flashes of blue arcane every once in a while, every few seconds here and there. Not huge, but noticeable. He's like, there's the trenches. These are the northern ones. They look big, but if you've ever seen the full trenchlands, this is nothing. You get to this full trenchlands, so you can't see anything else for. You have to walk for days.
I've
to see anything else.
I've seen them on the horizon from high ground, like from up high.
Yeah, so you would know.
They are unimaginably terrifying.
Imagine trenches the size of like a medium-sized state in the U.S. Like
Jesus.
600-700 miles by 1,000 miles across, just endless. It was an entire region that was at just endless warfare for 20 years, to the point where they had to start using cloning magic to send more soldiers into the fight. Yeah, it was a
Wow.
whole thing. Yeah.
Is it possible to
says,
learn
"Okay."
spells?
Anywhere specific we're going in there?
So we're gonna start on. He pulls out a map, which I believe I have somewhere. Okay, yeah, I forgot to make it like dumbass. Choose file. Oh wait, how do I do this?
While you do that, I'll be right back.
All right.
Right.
Okay, so I'll share this once.
Oh, it's fucking 2 a.m.
It's what?
It's 2 a.m.
Do you need to go to sleep?
I'm good for a little bit more.
Well, I'll get us to the start of this, and then we can call it a day. And I still have enough to keep going. I can do this tomorrow. I can do it the next day.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
I got enough for one more session right now.
Yeah,
But-
let's just continue for now.
Unless it takes a while, because there's also spoilers. There's a boss fight. So
We may cheese it.
maybe I've put options around. I have multiple different things that I've thought of, and if you think up stuff, I can bullshit and figure out how to deal with it. Yeah, once Micken gets back, I'll share the map he's pulling out and some information, and then we can start. We can do one area in the game in the next part of the game, which should take like 5 minutes to do, and then we can save it for later. I'll also be right back in a second.
The hell?
Hmm?
No, who drew on the map?
What do you mean?
There's a little crown or something above my character.
I don't know. That's not above your. Oh yeah, there is a crown above your character. I don't know.
Oh, there is a crown.
That is funny.
God damn it, monkey.
There's also a Jessica.
It's not hurting
on
anything.
Ralph.
Okay. Okay, so you guys, Ralph says, okay, so we need to start at dawn. We don't want to do this at night. It's getting dark out already, so let's rest up one more time. We've been traveling all day. So you guys do that. Nothing happens. This close to the trench lands, nothing lives this close to the trench land except smaller animals that don't get noticed by the bigger things that might slightly wander out to attack it. And Ralph knows how to stay hidden. He has a small cave nearby here that he drags you into, and he's sleeping there. He takes one watch. Someone else takes another watch. Nothing happens. When you wake up in the morning, he has this map to show to you. So this is the section of the trenches that we're going to. I've numbered different areas, 1 through 49. I generally kind of know what's in each of these sections. So while we're moving through, I can give you a basic idea of what we might find around us.
Did you randomly rotate some of these?
I found I got it off of 2-minute tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $5 for a shit ton of assets, and like I think there were 16 tiles.
Oh, and you
I
just placed a bunch.
placed a bunch of them and randomly rotated them around, made it
Okay.
complicated looking. Yeah. So the thing about the trenches is they don't stay the same for long, and we're coming up on a period where it's gonna start being weird. But we might be able to use this to our advantage if we pay attention.
I see his token in the bottom left. On the one
Oh,
tile.
shit. I did screenshot it.
What?
I screenshotted it from the map we're actually going.
Why'd you draw yourself on there?
Oh wow.
That's where we're starting.
Okay.
That's where we're entering. That's the safest place I know of in here.
Is it the most stable?
Yeah, so that spot, I've been here doing this like 20 years. That spot never moves. That spot always, that's a consistent area of the trenches.
So,
So why would you go in the trenches instead of on top of them?
what area do you feel is best then?
This is a big laggy map, so give it a second, and then scroll down to the bottom left and zoom in as much as you can.
Fucking map. I didn't realize how big it'd be.
I think it's
Okay.
70 by 70.
Can we go up above the trenches, or do we have to stay in them?
So when we're in the trenches, when you're down low, that's where the lightest poison is.
How?
It's stabilized. So the cloud stabilized. It used to be heavier, but all the heavier elements in it that held it down started leaking out. So right now, it keeps getting higher. So eventually, it'll all be gone. But for now, it's as long as you take your potions before we go in, and we stay in the trenches, you're not going to take any health damage from the poison. If you go up, you'll have time, but I wouldn't stay out there for longer than like 5 minutes.
So can I
Because
hold
you
my
will
breath
die.
and go up and then to next trench over?
Mechanics wise, if you leave the trenches and go onto the high ground, you will take 1 point of damage every turn.
So if you can cross that distance in one turn, you would be fine.
Yes, which is usually going to be okay. But there's barbed wire. I'll make you anywhere there's barbed wire. I'll make you make a dex check. Anywhere I have pre-written in obstacles or enemies, you'll have to deal with that. It's a whole thing. So he says the entire time We're gonna move real slow and methodically.
Mythological.
Mythologically. You're a unicorn now. um. Yeah. So you all drink your potions. You move in. Mechanically, how this is going to work? Every tile, it represents 10 minutes of time as you're crawling through the trenches. Everyone will roll a stealth check. Everyone will roll an investigation check. And then you will decide what to do with said information and where to move next. Depending on your investigation, depending on your stealth, you might get attacked, you might find loot. Your goal is to move to the top right, to tile number 49, to find tile number 49. And from there, he says, so there used to be so the devils during the war, they took defeated dragons' souls and corrupted them into mechanical hell dragons. At one point, there was one of these dragons here, and it had a horde. They would hoard these arcane cores. Its base of operation, he points to above tile 49, was right up here, right above here. So if we get to this point, this trench, I know we can get to that tile. There's a chance it might not be there, and we might have to search for it. But we have 12 hours to do this, so we should be fine. And I have 2 extra potions. So worst case scenario, the more susceptible of you can get extra potions. I
Or
don't
we
need
could
to take the
split the
potions.
potion.
We could I don't know if that would work. I could try.
Wouldn't it just give
I
like
don't know.
half duration?
Or
Or
have
would it be
resistance.
half effectiveness?
Most potions don't work like that. And if it was half as effective, you'd be dying in this trench right here.
Yeah,
Right now.
and I don't want to try. I don't want to test it in death situation.
So let me bring up my trench rules.
Twinch
My
rules.
trench loot list.
Can I creep forward a bit just to see if I can see past
So-
the corner?
We don't do that until you do your stealth and your investigation. This isn't like regular turn-based. This
Ah.
is we're doing it. It's kind of different.
Stealth and then investigation, or investigation then stealth?
Stealth and then investigation. Okay.
Then investigation.
Hold on. Are we all supposed to do that? I trailed off for a split second.
Yeah, you can all roll the stealth. You've already rolled a high enough investigation.
I should be the one investigating, by the way, most of the time because I have probably the highest.
I take the highest.
Okay, then that's good.
So revolver and monkey. You try to crawl along these low trenches, keeping your head down as low as you can, even though you're
Tall bastard.
pretty short, monkey. But there's still this cloud here, and even though you're not like, it tastes like normal air, it doesn't smell bad, but like, you know, it should be hurting you, but it's not. The magic of the potion is keeping it from doing anything to you. It's transforming it into clean air as it enters your mouth.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this out here for me.
Yes. Yep, you can use that. Absolutely. So unless something goes really fucking bad, you won't ever have to worry about moving outside the trenches.
Mhm.
Um,
So if you need to, you could just sprint through the death. Which how far is how long is a minute? How many turns? That's 6
10
turns, right? Or 10 turns?
10 turns.
10
6 seconds.
turns.
6
So he
seconds
can
of
hold his breath for a total of 150 turns. What's his movement speed?
Damn. 30.
Yeah. So you guys are moving through here, and Revolver, Boltar, and Monk, and Desmond are clacking around, kicking over skeleton parts accidentally, and tripping over old barbed wire. And Ralph is like, "Guys, you gotta get way more deliberate. We got plenty of time. Take your time. Keep moving through." With your investigation in this tile, you find several broken weapons destroyed beyond use, completely useless, not even good for scrap. Bodies, skeletons still burning with hellfire, piles of sulfuric ash. He's like, "Yeah, so the hellfire, that burns for like, as far as I can tell,
Forever.
forever, unless you actively try to put it out with holy water. And nobody wants to waste holy water on something in a place like this."
I put it in a bottle.
You know what? I have a question for Ralph.
Yes.
I saw on the map, in spots 12, 16, and 30. What are those supposed to be?
Oh, those are artillery positions. So those big old guns. Last I checked, some of them still have ammo. It's really heavy though, and if they work, I haven't found any reason yet to fire them. I fired one once just for fun. Pretty cool, but I didn't want to. If I could find a way to cart that ammo back at some point with bring a team like this, I
Or
think
if you
that
could
shit's worth
get, you
money.
just need to get a pouch of holding.
Bag of holdings are rare
Bag of
in this
holding.
world.
Oh, damn it! You would think they would give us one if the batteries are big, aren't they?
So I'll think about it.
Maybe he
think
has
about
one, but it's limited space kind of thing.
Yeah, so maybe he has like a that backpack that has the pouches that can hold more, but it's not like
Or
a
it may be
full-
something that was specially made to carry them and transport them.
Sure, we'll figure that out next time.
But yeah.
I got time. So
Okay.
he says, yeah. So those three are big old artillery positions, mortar positions, stuff like that.
I have
But yeah,
a
you guys don't find anything really useful. He tells you the piles of sulfur are where the devils died. They leave a pile of sulfuric ash there. It smells terrible. That you do smell. Okay, now
question.
you can decide where you want to move from here.
I think we should keep going to the right. Until we get to tile 4, and then we can go through tile 5 and go straight up.
How do we get
Yeah.
through tile 3 though?
There's like it looks like it goes up. I'm gonna ask him. Does the tile 2 to 3? Is there like a way to cross there?
Across tile 3,
Mhm.
those are destroyed sections that had a bunch of dirt thrown on them from the trenches from artillery shells. I'd assume. They're high points, but they're short high points. So
you can get past them
as
pretty
long
easy.
as you're quick and don't fuck it up, which shouldn't be hard. I don't remember there being any barbed wire there. It's a straight shot. There's not much to worry about. The crater on the north trench can get a little tricky if you're not careful, but there are way worse spots out there.
Mhm. Okay, so I think we should continue to the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I need to, I can poke my head up, holding my breath.
By the way, you could technically, even if you were on difficult terrain with half movement, almost cross the whole thing diagonally.
Oh, me.
Yes.
So he said, I wouldn't do that. You're pretty much like there are still like imps and shit that fly around here looting stuff for their masters, carting them back to hell for
Yeah.
use in their war. They basically do the same shit we do. We loot here every once in a while for.
I was just saying that if in emergency situation, he could get out of this trench
It's
area.
good to know there are landmines, still active landmines in the high points too. So you got to watch out for those. A lot
I
of them.
forgot about landmines.
Yeah, a lot of them. Actually, they would called glyph mines.
Glyph mines.
They attach a glyph of warding to a sheet of metal. Blammo. They usually put it on the underside so the fragments shoot up. It increases the damage.
Fuck. So what do we see on the next one?
So you guys move to the next one.
Yep.
Yep.
Give me a revolver. Tell me if you want to call it.
What?
You want to call it for the day? You were getting tired.
For like 40 more minutes.
40 more minutes?
Yeah, I got the 3.
Oh,
You sure?
I'm not. I got a bunch of free food today at work. I'm not hungry right now.
I'm a bit hungry, but I'm not like starving. I was actually just trying to decide what I want to do for dinner. Yeah.
So I need to. How do I?
It's the little like torch, I think, looking one, or something on the left. Just reveal.
Yeah. So.
Sounds good.
Then you have to click and drag, don't you?
Yeah, do it like a box. Yeah.
I think that's 10:30.
Yeah,
so
show the
10
net
by
spots.
10. Yeah, 10 by 10. Okay. And then who put that black square there?
Oh,
Place your tokens in the next
Monkey.
one.
What?
Was that
So-
you?
No.
we reveal
No, that
it
was
so we
me.
can move our tokens because we can't see them to move them.
Oh, someone did.
Well, I had mine still selected, so I knew where it was.
Mine too.
I
So
guess.
wait, so
Oh,
does the trip like how far can we see?
I can move you.
Or is it like dense?
Yeah. So there, you can see into the next ones, but I'm not gonna show you them right now.
Like
for
it's
reasons.
not like clear, like it's like a fog bank kind of thing where you can see into
you
it.
can see basic shapes and stuff. You can like if someone was moving there, you'd be able to see someone moving, but you wouldn't be able to see details.
But you can't really. It seems off, maybe. I have a question. What happens if you leave, like if you have a wire or something that you make a trail with through the trenches? Will it get disconnected when
That's
it
supposed
shifts?
to be, Admiral.
What'd you say?
You just
I'm
rolled
asking-
something.
Don't worry about it.
I'm asking him something real quick. If you take a wire and connect it out to something outside the trenches, connect to yourself and go through the trenches, does the wire stay intact?
I will decide that if that happens.
I'm asking him like
Do you
if he's
do it?
ever tried it.
Do you ask him?
Yeah.
I've never tried it. I just so sometimes trenches just end here in like a dirt wall, and I've based the it's usually pretty consistent, and I base the tiles off of that on my map. This setup hasn't changed in 3 weeks since I was last here, and it looks all the same still, but who knows? And you see, as he's saying this, a weird glow to the northeast and slightly to the right of the northeast, further away.
Have you ever seen that happen?
Yeah, that happens every once in a while. I've never been able to figure out what that is, though.
I will also say I'm not going to use detect magic here because I feel like I would go blind.
Yeah, you would. Do you ask
Well,
him
that's
this?
an Arcana
No,
check.
I just say that because I'm just like I'm gonna assume detect magic would make you go blind.
Oh yeah, like Flashbang Man, it's bad. Arcana?
I'll roll
Uh,
Arcana.
13? That was... You're not sure. It was distant. It was kind of a mix of colors. Yeah, same.
Why wasn't it the other way around?
It could have been a lot of different things. Could be
To
old
be
ornaments.
honest, it
Could've-
could have just
could've
been
been a
some
rat running
magic
over a
mind going
landmine.
off.
Yeah.
But we didn't
Um,
hear a loud bang.
I'm gonna roll investigation. Oh, stealth first,
Stealth
right?
first.
Oh yeah, that.
Can we have advantage on stealth since we're moving slow?
No.
Because you also have to remember, if you're taking the lowest, then the chances of getting a low roll increase by a lot.
I'm not taking. Yeah. That's why he usually comes alone. He says, "I usually come alone. It's easier to stay quiet when you're in a single person, but these are tight trenches."
What if I do this?
Fucking, why did you do that at first?
What?
You should have done that first.
Too late now.
He can use it now because he hasn't stealthed yet.
Yeah, but you guys have.
No, it's on him. It's only on stealth. So.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
You can. I think you can upcast it for.
No, that one you can't.
Oh, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a 10 plus 10 dex stealth checks. Yeah.
Okay.
It's centered on yourself.
So go ahead
there's
and
a
cast
range.
it though, and we'll use it from now on.
Okay.
Yeah. If you move more than 30 feet away.
We're gonna stay
But-
grouped up, so it's a plus 10 to whatever your roll is.
Who rolled the?
I did.
9. Mac. Second. Do-do-do-do.
Damn it! Why didn't you do that before, you motherfucker?
Because spells. I just punch stuff normally.
You get a plus
I had to
10,
spell it out more.
so you got a 20.
God, I
You hear a rattling coming from around the corner, and Ralph goes, "Ah, shit!" Roll
Shit,
initiative.
shit, motherfucker.
Um,
Well, can he have not casted it then, since I would have already broken the stealth by then? Or-
you still get the bonus if you re-stealth. It lasts, I think, 10 minutes.
Okay, so
30
it's,
minutes,
I
an
thought
hour,
it
something
I
like
thought
that.
it ended as soon as you break stealth.
Yeah, 1 hour. It lasts 1 hour.
Huh.
It just gives you a plus 10.
I got a 21 on initiative. I
Try
forgot
and
to
reach
put
stealth.
I could use a smoke bomb and hide us if I need to.
It's already seen you. It's already seen Ralph, so it's heading your direction.
But I'm saying if I throw a smoke bomb down, it won't be able to see us, and we could try to sneak away.
Oh, we got 5. We got 21. This one got 6.
Oh, also I have the trapper skill, which means I also have advantage on any checks related to disarming or creating traps too. So I wouldn't have even needed to use those tools when I did that for the log rest. I have that as a
You guys
kobold.
rolled pretty well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can I?
His initiative's the same. Okay. Okay, so Scaly goes first. You can. There's
What's
enough
Scaly?
room-
What's your dex?
I'm gonna say.
Oh, because the trench space.
The trench. When you're in combat and when you're not trying to stealth, you can squeeze past each other and you can stand next to each other. But when you're trying to stealth, you have to be single file. So yeah, you can squeeze past Ralph if you want to. You see a skeleton shambling down this north path.
I have an idea.
Bludgeoning damage does really good damage against skellies.
Ralph goes, "Yeah, that's true."
You
Ralph goes, "Hey, good idea, man. That breath holding."
also remember Radiant does extra damage against undead.
Is
Yeah,
Ralph
that's
on the
true.
list?
I'm just gonna climb
Yeah,
up here
he's got
and
a
drop down
19.
on the bitch.
Re-add him.
You
Hammer
didn't add
down.
him yet.
He was there for me. It's
Hammer down.
You gonna hammer down?
Jumping
I thought
hammer
they used
strike
the
from on
fed.
top of the edge.
I'm just not dropping on him. Yeah, good idea.
Are you just gonna drop it? Like just let it go over his head?
Yeah, if you want. I'll tell you now.
Or
This
should
guy,
I
Are you
just
gonna
jump?
use its ability
this
thing?
guy looks pretty fragile. He's been
No, I'm
here
just
for
gonna
like
attack
50
normal.
years.
Let's see. Which one is the two-handed? Here we go.
1d10.
No, I just had to find the attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right, attacking. I'm jumping down. Two-handed.
Okay, roll damage.
just
Max
enough.
damage.
Yeah.
Wish.
Well, actually, it's double damage because it's bludgeoning. Yeah, way more than enough. If he was an NPC, you would have outright killed him from over damage. You drop this hammer on his head and bones everywhere. He
Technically, I jumped down, so I took his spot.
shatters to pieces.
Has he got any shit on him?
I don't know. Where look.
He had a wooden club and rotting leather armor.
Ew. Gross.
I'm gonna roll investigation now.
Yep, roll your investigations.
Oh, who's
Ah,
gonna be
damn
in
it,
the
I
lead
can't
normally?
I mean, I can.
Ralph usually
I'll
takes the
climb
lead
up if I have to.
'cause he knows things. So
I'm
tell
gonna
him where you want to go, and he'll.
I'm gonna
I did
cast
horrible.
Imbue Luck on his weapon
Who, me?
on Ralph.
Oh.
Okay,
Imbue what?
Imbue Luck.
1 hour.
I have not heard of these
Oh, cool.
spells.
So they get one chosen advantage, basically.
Um. Yes, but they have to choose. They get to choose after the roll,
All right. Does anybody else want to roll investigation?
but before it's
I already
determined.
did. I did horrible.
Okay. Revolver
Yeah, sure. I'll roll my investigation even
and
though
monkey as well.
I'll roll
What are we
the lowest.
investigating?
You make it a
Uh,
nat 20.
every tile you roll one investigation check to see what kind of loot you can find.
I'm
You did better
sure.
than me,
Yeah,
monkey.
monkey, you find a little bit of metal sticking out with a slight glow to it, and you dig at it and pull it up.
Wait, don't. You just be careful touching random glowing objects.
Yeah.
Oh.
um,
Make sure it's not a glyph mine.
okay.
Shiny.
Yeah. If you want to avoid, if you want to not, from now on, I'll ask you, do you want to dig it up, or not?
You
Before.
should at least be very careful doing so.
But this one's fine. You find Ralph comes over and looks. Ah, you got some arcane bolt ammo there. Yeah, those are used for the rifles. And if you've been around rifles at all, you're from a noble family, so some of your guards would probably have some of them. It's a standard 5-round clip for a bolt action arcane rifle.
Do they look like the
Fully loaded,
what
ready
is
to
the gun
go,
that goes
nice and
ping?
clean. No, it's not. That would be a 10 round. That would be an 8-round clip.
What is
about a
well, then
whole
what gun
carbine?
has a 5-round? Then I'm trying to think of.
5-round stripper clip, like pretty much any bolt action and Mosin thing. They make
But
10-round ones, but the 5-round ones.
Pling
are-
one was 8.
That's an end block clip. There's no the clip stays in the gun with the bullets and pops out when it's done. A regular clip, the stripper.
Oh, so it's
clip,
just a stripper clip then.
yeah, it's a stripper clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if it's that, okay. That thank you.
Right.
I was just-
Also, you can. That's good if you find a rifle. That's a working rifle. That'll work in it, and you can also probably sell that for around 50 gold. 10 gold per round.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So you said the north path is more difficult, so I think we should head down the south side.
Who said north is more difficult?
He did.
No, he didn't say that.
He said the crater on the north side of the on.
Oh, I
Cell
thought you
3.
meant going like across over the high ground.
No, like there's
north
the
into
path
the-
splits on cell 3. The northern crater on that cell is more difficult.
You want to go that way?
Yeah.
Everybody agree?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, then.
The good thing is now we don't have to worry as much about stealth.
Wait, are we going up or down? What?
You're going right,
The lower path.
Okay.
lower path. And you gotta give me a minute.
Off to Neverland.
Off to Neverland we go. You revealed something above us.
That's fine. It's nothing.
It's a sliver.
I'll hide it if I need to.
If there was a skeleton, we could tell.
It's probably not.
Unless I remember to put them all on the
Oh,
DM layer.
Oh fuck! I'm in the fog.
Everybody move in.
ah. The map is so huge.
Oh no.
Yeah, split from Ralph will walk across. He's finding the poison here. He's got the gas.
Don't mind,
now.
technically.
Roll. So 19. Yay.
God, if I
You
had
have to give me another minute, real quick.
Oh, you're fine. You just rehiding it.
Yeah, I gotta count the tiles because I didn't put a clear line between them. And I also got something else.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. I mean 10 by
10
10.
by
I mean.
10.
You could be a god and just know already.
We're doing other things that you don't have to worry about right now.
You're rearranging the map.
You're finding out what tiles get moved where.
Who can say?
That's all I already knew based on the roll you did earlier. The 2 tiles are moving and swapping
anybody
places. I'm guessing.
Rolls up to look at those numbers, I'm gonna be angry. 'Cause
I
your
didn't. I
characters
know
don't
one of
this
them was
stuff.
10, but I don't know what the other
And
one was.
And the,
I
the other
I
one I
don't-
think was 38.
I don't know how to hide those numbers.
You can't after you've already put them in.
I know I don't know how to roll
Press
GM.
GM roll.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it just only shows to you.
Okay, so stealth of 9.
Or DM roll, one of the two. I don't remember if it's GM or DM. It's 19, not 9.
Should be
'Cause
GM.
remember, pass without a trait.
Oh yeah, you all get a plus 10. Yep.
Fucking 33 stealth. No, I've lost track of you. Where the fuck you go?
Big freaking lizard man, and he lost track of me.
Yeah. Okay, so you're getting the hang of this stealth thing now. None of you make more than a squeaking noise. Ralph's like, good job, guys. Okay. Who wants to? You guys want to start searching around here if you want?
I have no good investigation skill yet. I'm doing so bad.
Scaly, you see in the dirt, in the high ground there, next to some barbed wire, you see another metallic shine. What would you like to do?
Poke it with a
Say
stick.
to everybody back away from there.
Poke it with a stick.
No, I was gonna toss something on it.
Poke it with a stick.
Okay. Make a dex check.
I'm just
Toss a rock on it. It's only like 10 feet.
alright.
It's not Zelda.
Is that Superman? What?
No, that's Zelda's. You found an item. At home.
Right. So Ralph says, wait, as you throw it, but it lands next to what it was. And he says, if that was mine, those things have like a 30-foot radius.
Now you
of
tell us.
explosive. Yeah, yeah, that's my bad.
And how much
How do
weight
you
is needed
tell
to
if it's
activate it?
mine or not?
Yeah. You gotta. So as long as you don't put body weight on it, you're good. So if you see it, just
Lift it with a stick.
either find it. If you drop a big enough rock on it, it'll also go off. Because when something falls on something, it feels like more. It's science.
Can I try to lift up the edge of it with a stick?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
Fuck yeah.
If you blow
Fuck
up,
yeah.
it's your
16.
Yeah, you get in there with a stick, and it comes up way easier than you'd think it would. It's wrapped with some kind of twine. 2 more of those clips. 10 more rounds of ammo.
I toss it
Nice.
to Scaly because he's the one who spotted it.
Clink.
Pristine.
Thank you. Oh, in my
Ralph's
backpack.
like, yeah, because this stuff is all enchanted. It doesn't really go bad unless like there's a mass area demagicify spell or something.
And it probably has to be damaged or damaged severely.
Yeah. You guys don't really find anything else? You still
Let's
good with
move
all of
forward, I guess.
We can do one more.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys want to keep moving forward? You want to go north?
Let's keep moving forward.
Over here.
You gave us a pretty direct path, so that's the path I'm taking.
Yeah.
Hit us with a curveball.
Unless you allow us to go diagonally. Can we go diagonal?
Yeah, if you want.
We don't need to at the moment. I'm just wondering.
Doing GM things for GM,
GM things
stuff.
about
Don't have to worry about it.
So,
at all.
question: what happens if we get separated?
Good luck.
There's a
Yeah,
compass
Ralph
mark
says
down here?
don't get separated. That's a death sentence.
Oh, another question. I have a question, Carl. Have you ever had it shift while you're in, like, with, like, have you ever been somewhere when it shifted?
I've never seen it shift when I'm here. It always does it.
Out of sight.
And as he's saying this, you see another 2 bright flashes to the northwest.
I'm gonna roll Arcana again. Motherfucker.
Yeah, you're not sure.
It's just magic. That's magical.
Do you
Fucking
think?
Scaly. Scaly got 18.
Teleportation magic has that same type of flash. It could be devils teleporting in and out. It could be
I hope not.
stray wild magic relocating people, things, objects.
I hope it's not fucking devils.
I
That's
let everybody know
horrifying.
that. I tell everybody, I think that flash is coming from teleportation, so we may want to keep our bearings and avoid that flash at all possible.
Just keep count of what cell where you're at, and take your own path back. As long as we know we haven't teleported, we can always find our route back by keeping
True.
direction. We are currently 4 in from the bottom left corner.
Okay, you're on tile
Rolling
number
stealth
4.
again.
My dumbass closed the trench loot list again.
Stealth it. Fucking what is
28, 31, 31, 16. Yeah, you guys are doing pretty good. 12, 12.
motherfucker with my investigation?
Wrong one, monkey.
Oh,
3. That's intimidation. God damn it, Loot, tell me where you are right fucking now or I'll kill you.
Just as bad.
Even worse.
Just smacking crates with a stick. Get her! Gold popping out
Do
of
I
it.
have anything that would help me find this shit?
Well, luckily, 12 was enough for this tile to find a gas mask. Just like the one Ralph's wearing.
I'm gonna put it on.
Undamaged. He says, oh, cool. Good find, man. Those
What does
things-
it do?
Those things are mostly all gone. You basically don't need your potion anymore. As long as you don't take it off. It's hard to see in here.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm
later on
used to it.
modify my goggles to work with the gas mask.
Yeah. So, mechanics wise, you don't have to worry about the poison unless you get into a really if it's something that deals poison damage directly, like large amounts, you'll take half damage.
Like things that skin contact poison.
Yeah. And there may or may not be certain tiles that are like just choked thick with
condensed poison where that might eat away at its seals. But you also suffer a -3 to any perception.
Can I modify it with my goggles?
Not right. You can try.
No,
but it
not
will
right
take a while.
now, but I meant later on. Like
I
spend
mean,
some
sure,
money to
eventually, yeah.
spend some money to modify it so my goggles can fit with it.
Yeah, you see some bodies laying around, but they're not really moving. What
So,
else is- yeah, most of these early trenches are picked pretty clean. There's not much around here.
what area would you say is usually the best area to loot?
The farther north you go, I haven't been to the mid lefts and the mid rights at all.
So we should go to
I've never
the.
been to tile 14. I've seen into it. Looks like there's stuff in there, but I've also seen a lot of zombies. Like, I know I've seen a rifle in there, but there were zombies in there.
How many?
Like four or five. I was below.
Oh, that's easy. We can murder those. We killed some zombies just the other week,
Yeah, if you want to go
including a gas.
that way. We got plenty of time.
I'm
Do you?
saying,
So
do
I have a question for you guys before we go.
Yes.
Do you think we should go up and over just to skip over 5, to go around this barbed wire and up into this cell?
What's on 5 again?
Nothing. It's just lets us skip past it.
Weird.
That's a
We could.
standard.
Yeah.
Like there's areas where like they kind of lead off into multiple paths and split off into further north. That's one of those areas. There's a lot of foot traffic went through there during war.
So it's pretty safe.
Yeah, usually pretty safe in this.
Okay, I think we should head that way then. I trust you. Now, if you betray us, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
4v1, even I don't
Looked at
like
the
my
map
odds on that.
for a second. We could just go straight up into 11. Instead of going diagonal. And then
No,
decide if we want to go left or right.
no, I was gonna say let's go to the right, and then we could go straight up. I was just gonna say skip to 12. But
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, let's go to the
true,
right.
But we're not have to cut through a corner either way.
no, not if we go to the right.
Revolver?
True.
Yeah.
You haven't had any opinions on this? And I also wanted to make sure you're still awake.
I'm closing my eyes, but yeah, we should go diagonally upwards.
If we get too much further in, there are going to be some more fights that will take more time for me to set up.
I think we should stop for tonight because I want to get me
Yeah,
some
let's
dinner.
stop here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you got some ammo, you got a gas mask, you didn't find any mines. Yeah, some good stuff. You're in the trenches.
Alright.
Do you like that mechanic?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
It's very interesting. It's very different.
Yeah.
I have never seen.
No, it's fun.
Kind of
I
wanted
like
to do like
the-
a labyrinth thing
Mhm.
without it being too hard, but being
I like it. You know what? I like that it shifts. I would say if you're only shifting 2 tiles each time, I think you should do more.
maybe not, maybe a
Just
lot.
because
Who knows?
I'm just letting you know,
knows what
because
can
if
happen.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7, that is a lot of tiles, and you're only doing 2 of all of those. So the chances of us.
I've written a lot of rules for how this whole place works, and you may or may not find out, depending on how long you spend here, what's
Okay.
happened.
Um,
On that jolly note,
Yes.
What?
I will say,
are we good?
I'm gonna put in the notes that I got the gas mask because I didn't add to my sheet.